Sorry about that, there was a problem in the connection, but this is the continuation of the video. So we have stopped at freedom to assemble and demonstrate together with others peacefully and unarmed, and to petition. Okay, buli omu akkirizibwa okwekunganya ne beekalakaasa mu mirembe nga tebalina ki, nga tebalina bisi byonna like arms and what. So everyone has that freedom. That's a freedom for everyone. And petition, and to petition, and excuse me, and freedom of association, which shall include the freedom to form and join association or unions, including trade union and political and other civic organization. Buli omu okkirizibwa okujoininga ekibiina kyonna ekyekalakaasa. Oyinza okujoininga nuupu ne mwekalakaasa, okkirizibwa. Oyinza ojoininga abatembeeyi, oyinza ojoininga abasuubuzi, abatakisi, ababooda. Buli omu alina right okujoininga ne beekalakaasa. And you shall be given protection, not to be treated anyhowly, because it is your right to do what? To demonstrate, but peacefully and unarmed. Okay? Okay. 2. Every Uganda shall have the right to move freely throughout Uganda and to reside and settle in any part of Uganda. To enter, live and return to Uganda and to a passport or other travel document. Osobola okubeera mu kifo kya Uganda wonna w'oyagala. Ate kano nkaagadde. So long as ng'oli Uganda, you have a right to move freely throughout Uganda and reside and settle in any part of Uganda. Osobola okuba ng'oli mu Kiga n'oveeyo n'ogenda eyo mu Basoga n'osetolinga. Osobola okuba ng'oli Mulaalo n'oveeyo n'ogenda eggulu n'osetolinga. So mpulira like nowadays there was a shout between the Balalo who come and buy land in Gulu in northern Uganda, so they are being chased away. But here the constitution of Uganda is saying it differently. Every Uganda has a right to settle and reside anywhere they want in any part. To enter, leave Uganda at any time they want. Also from Uganda no come anytime you want. Everyone has that right. Okay. Then chapter 30 kata freedoms ezo tuzivuddeko. Right to a fair hearing, tuwaddeku protection of expression vichi, freedom religion vichi. So now we are to right to education. All persons have a right to the education. Buli omu aba alina okugenda mu ssomero. And remember the state provides free education, so everyone has the right to join any education he wants or she wants. Okay, rights to the family. Rights to the family. Katulabe family zaffe ezo ziyimiriddewa. Okay. Men and women of the age of 18 years and above have the right to marry and to found a family and are entitled to equal rights in marriage, during marriage and at its dissolution. Omukazi oba omusajja ng'alina emyaka 18 kudda waggulu is entitled to making a family. Muyinza okwegatta ne mukola family until the time emusalawo mba katukite. Parliament shall make appropriate laws for the protection of the rights of widows and widowers to inherit the property of their deceased spouses and to enjoy parental rights over their children. Parliament ejja tukolera amateeka ge tunaatambulira. Omukazi ng'ofiiriddwa bbaawo oba omusajja ng'ofiiriddwa mukazi wo okufuna engeri how you own properties. Ebintu byammwe mugenda bigabanya mutya, mugenda bisigaza mutya, abaana orphans mugenda balabirira mutya, like ugenda balabirira otya in case you are the one who has remained widow or widower. Okay. Marriage shall be entered into with the free consent of the man and the woman intending to marry. obufumbo ojja weeyingiramu ng'oyagala ng'obweyagalira free tewali kukaka. But before edda, like long time ago, omuzadde omusajja yagendanga n'afunira omutabani we omukazi, abazadde ne beeyogerezaganya ne bategeeragana, then gwe n'olaba nga bakuleetedde omukazi ate n'omuwasa. Naawe omuwala ne bagamba gwe jangu ogenda ofumbirwe, ne bakutwala ow'omusajja, oba akusinga emyaka oba mubi oba akoze eki. Long time ago, that is how it worked. Your parents sit on their parents, they set everything, they pay the bride price, they just bring for you a wife to marry. I heard that sometimes your father first checks the wife, okulaba nga ebintu oba byonna bikola bulungi. So okay, but the Constitution of 1995 yatugondezaamu, byakyuka, tebikyali bwe bityo. Now marriage shall be entered into with free consent. Ng'ate ng'oyagala, so si kukukaka. Yeah. It is the right and the duty of parents to care for and bring up their children tukyali under family. Abazadde kino mbakubira, Constitution egamba it is your right and duty of a parent to care. Olina okulabirira family yo, abaana bo n'obakuza. So this is for the parents. Okay, children may not be separated from their families or their persons entitled to bring them up against the will of their families or of those persons except in accordance with the law. Abaana tebalina kugibwako bazadde baabwe oba abo ababa babakuza, like if they are adopted or if there is something like their auntie. Omwana tolina kumugya ku nnyina unless it is by the law. That's what the Constitution says about families. I think that is loud and clear. Okay. Affirmative action in favor of marginalized groups. That is 32. 30 was right to education, 31 was right of family, then 32 was affirmative action in favor of marginalized groups. Notwithstanding anything in this Constitution, the state shall take affirmative action in favor of groups marginalized on basis of gender, age, disability, or any other reasons created by history, tradition, or custom for the purpose of redressing imbalances which exist against them. Okay. Let's see what Parliament shall do. Parliament shall make relevant laws, including laws for the establishment of an equal opportunity commission for the purpose of giving full effort to clause 1 of this article. Okay, let's go to the rights of women. Okay, let's see. Women. Rights of women. From rights of women, we shall go to the rights of children. Abakazi, this is for you. The Constitution says, women shall be accorded full and equal dignity of the person with men. Women shall be accorded full and equal dignity of the person with men. Women shall be accorded full and equal dignity. Batege. Abakazi. Okay. Abakazi mbu balina otwenkanankana n'abasajja equal dignity. Okay. But before, it wasn't like that. Women were supposed to be in the kitchen cooking for men. Women were not supposed to sit on the table. Women were not supposed to say anything. But nowadays, women, Museveni has given a lot of, duties. Speaker of Parliament, Anita Amonge, woman. Vice President, Jessica Lupo, woman. Ministers, Nyamtolo. Vice I mean Prime Minister Nabanja. So women are full in big offices, parliament full of women. So yeah, women, you're doing a great job. Since the constitution favors you, what shall we say? Okay, the state shall provide the facilities and opportunities necessary to enhance the welfare of women to enable them to realize their full potential and advancement. Government ejjabawa buli kimu ekyetaagisa tulabe biki bye mugenda okukola realize full potential. I don't know which potential you have, but as per now we are trying to see your potential because you're full in big offices. And as we say per now 2025, we have two big women fighting over there, the former speaker Rebecca Kadaga and their Mulamu Anita Among, current speaker. Interesting. In Russian we say interesting. Anyways, okay, the state shall protect women and their rights, taking into account their unique status and natural maternal functions in society. Abakazi bagenda balabirira nnyo buli kimu, ne like even their their private life, like maternal functions and so that shall be taken over by providing, I think, hospitals, maternal cares, blah blah blah, and so forth. Okay, women shall have the right to equal treatment with men, and that right shall include equal opportunities in political, economic and social activities. So wano bagezaako tugamba nti abakazi they should be equal to men. Buli kifo musajja wabeera MP n'omukazi asobola obeera MP, musajja wabeera president n'omukazi asobola obeera president, musajja wabeera minister n'omukazi asobola obeera minister. So women shall have equal treatment with men. Okay. Without prejudice to Article 32 of this Constitution, women shall have the right to affirmative action for the purpose of redressing the imbalances created by history, tradition or customs. In case nga waliwo ekigezaako okuza this article emabega, like okuza abakazi in long history, traditions and customs, women shall be defended by this Constitution. Laws, cultures, customs, or tradition which are against the dignity, welfare, or interest of women, or which undermine their status or prohibition or status, are prohibited by this Constitution. This is what I've just said. So I think women, this was for you. This is how much the Constitution of Uganda protects you. You have a right to education, same as men. You have a right to all political whatever. You can be every position you want. You can do anything you want. So women, you are defended. No one should touch you. Okay, that has been women. Now we are going to you, the children. Rights of children. Subject to law enacting their best interests, children shall have the right to know and be cared for by their parents or those entitled by the law to bring them up. Yeah, abaana balina right okubalabirira abazadde baabwe oba ababakuza. So it's their right. No one should take that away from them. Kyagwe bamutwala omwana omugye ku maama wo, omutwala eyo omusibire eyo. No, that shall not be accepted. A child is entitled to basic education, which shall be the responsibility of the state and the parents of the child. Okay, omwana balina omusomesa. Omuzadde bw'atosobola musomesa, aka gavumenti amusomese. Amasomero ga gavumenti ag'obwereere bwegali. So every child has a right to education, either by the parent or the state. Omusajja bw'atosobola atwala omwana wo ku ssomero ly'ebbeeyi like lya private, osomulekere gavumenti n'emusomesa. So that's what the Constitution is trying to tell us. Okay. No child shall be deprived by any person or medical treatment, education, or any other social or economic benefit by reason of religious or other beliefs. Temwana temulina mugamba kati gwe oli mu Kristu, it's a must balina kutwala mu ssomero ly'Abakristu. Kristo asobola okusomera in either any other religion, any other somera mu ssomero y'Abasiraamu. So a child cannot be deprived by any person or medical treatment. Simanyi gwe tebalina kujjanjaba because blah blah. You know, there's no excuse. Children are children. Let the children have their rights, you know. Even Jesus Christ said, let the children come to me. Okay, children are entitled to be protected from social or economic exploitation and shall not be employed in or required to perform work that is likely to be hazardous or to interfere with their education or to be harmful to their health or physical, mental, spiritual, moral, social development. You know, abaana temulina bakozesa mirimu gibasinga maanyi okubonoonera obulamu. You know, abaana constitution egamba they have to be protected. Ebintu ebiba physical ebibamala amaanyi, ebibatwala ebirowoozo, spiritually, empisa, social development. That's why you know, ebintu bino bibadde nga bibaawo mu nsi ezaakulaakulana because those countries are so democratic. Omwana akola ekintu n'ogamba omwana nga talina mpisa, omwana agamba nedda nze sinatuuka mu myaka gikola, because they know what they are supposed to be doing and what they are not supposed to be doing. So that's what the Constitution is trying to tell us. Okay, for the purpose of clause 4 of this article, children shall be persons under the age of 16 years. Oh, so if you are 16 years and below, oli mwana, but if you are 17, tokyali mwana. Then 18, genda wasi oba bakuwase. Okay, according to this constitution, a child is the one who has 16 years and below. Okay, a child offender who is kept in lawful custody or detained shall be kept separately from adult offenders. Omuntu bw'asobyako ku mwana baba balina omuttereka, baba balina omusibira mu kkomera eritali nga lyaki. A child offender who is kept in a lawful omwana talina kusibibwa mu kkomera limu ng'ery'abakadde. Sorry for that. Omwana muto ababa balina okuba n'amakomera agaabwe. Omwana tolina musibira mu kkomera ng'ery'abakadde. Okay. The law shall accord special protection or orphans. The law shall accord special protection to orphans and the vulnerable children. Bamulekwa n'abalema abaana etteeka ejja bawa special protection. Okay. Rights of persons with disabilities. Rights of persons with disabilities. Abalema nammwe tubatuuseeko. Abalema, this is for you. Kakono, Minister w'abalema, this is for you. Persons with disabilities have a right to respect and human dignity, and the state and society shall take appropriate measures to ensure that they realize their full mental and physical potential. Lwekusanga ng'oli mulema, gavumenti erina okukola omulimu ogw'amaanyi okulaba nti at least waliwo ekirala ky'osobola okukola. At least oba tolina mukono oba osobola okukozesa amagulu go, oba tolina magulu osobola kukozesa mikono gyo. So toyinza beera mulema wenna. If you don't have both hands and legs, you can use your brain, like think something else, you know. So that's what the Constitution is trying to tell us. Parliament shall enact laws appropriate for the protection of persons with disabilities. Abantu abalema, they have to be protected very well. Okay. 36. Protection of rights of minorities. Minorities, abantu abawansi. Minorities have the right to participate in decision-making process, and their views and interests shall be taken into account in the making of national plans and programs. Abantu abawansi namwe mulina omulimu gw'amaanyi, tulina omulimu gw'amaanyi okukola amateeka. So our views, ebirowoozo byaffe, our participation goes high and it's recognized. Okay. Rights to culture and similar rights. Every person has a right and applicable to belong to, enjoy, practice, profess, maintain, and promote any culture, cultural institution, language, tradition, creed, or religion in community with others. Buli omu akirizibwa okupracticinga culture ye. Abaganda mukirizibwa ogenda ewa kabaka wammwe ne mukola buli kimu ekyetaagisa. Abasoga bwe mutyo. Buli omu, abatoolo nimukirizibwa kugenda wa Mukama Ruhanga. Sorry. Who is the kabaka of the Batoolo? Simon Guru Maya Nyeberwe mulanganyira abatoolo. So nammwe abakkiriza mu muwa obusobozi mulina right okugenda ewa Mukama Ruhanga obusobozi siitwe and do all your cultural activities. You are most welcome. Okay. Civic rights and activities. Every Ugandan citizen have the right to participate in affairs of government individually or through his or her presentation in accordance with the law. Buli omu akirizibwa okukola ki? Okwegatta mu civil society oba mu kintu kyonna ekya government kyetaddewo. No one should stop you as long as you are a citizen of Uganda. Every Ugandan has a right to participate in peaceful activities to influence the policies of government through civic organizations. That is self-explained. Right to a clean and healthy environment. Every Ugandan has a right to a clean and healthy environment. Buli omu kimukakattako kubeera mu ki? Mu environment ennungi. If the roads are poor, like they are very dirty, oinovayo n'ogamba kino kisusse. Either clean the roads or ogende wa chairman like mukole CD. But anyway, like mostly in these well-developed countries, there are cleaners everywhere. They put cleaners in the city. They put garbage cans everywhere. You're not supposed to litter garbage everywhere. So this is the exact thing. Even in Kampala, there are cleaners. KCCA does that job. Okay. Economic rights. But I think we shall start from here tomorrow on economic rights 40. Economic rights. We shall begin from here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. I appreciate those who watch from the beginning until the end, those who are with me and those who will be with me. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support.